Welcome everybody, Miranda here with May Yoga, and I am outside on this beautiful, bright and sunny day to bring you a bit of chair yoga. You'll see there is no mat. Instead, I'm going to be showing you a kind of a sequence that'll help people who are spending extended periods of time seated. So this will be really great for my students, people working in offices, working from home on their computer a lot. Just a quick little sequence of movements, poses that'll help kind of reset your body and kick out some of those kinks you build up from sitting too long. If this is your first time practicing with me, check the description below this video, find a link for a separate video called Tips for a Safe Yoga Practice, and watch that first. So you are going to want to have a seat that's not on rollers because it is going to be hard for you to do some of these things. So if possible, get a normal chair. Making sure that your sit bones are connected very closely and very grounded. Resting your hands on your legs for just this first moment and taking a deep breath in and out. Begin by swooping those arms up overhead. And go ahead and start to bring some movement into your fingers, your hands, your wrists, maybe doing some circles here, loosening up that area. And then you're going to grab your right wrist. I'll be your mirror. So grab your right wrist with your left hand and do a side bend. Just opening up the right side of the body, gently pulling here, maybe looking up at the sky, squinting if you're outside with me, and that sun's so beautiful and strong. Nice. Inhale, come up and switch hands. Pulling on that left wrist, maybe turning your head, looking up. Inhale, rise up. And you're going to interlace your fingers, put your palms out. So stretching into the hands here. And then drawing the hands to the back of the head. I'm going to move here with a kind of a cat-cow spinal undulation. But exhale, round the spines, draw the elbows to the front. Inhale, come up. Now when you're rounding forward, you're putting some slight pressure on the back of your head. Just pulling yourself. Inhale, arching yourself open. Exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, come up. Dropping those hands to the top of the shoulders, doing some nice rolls here. Maybe a few to the front, either direction, whichever you want to start with. And then begin going in the opposite direction. Opening up and back. Moving here with your breath. Nice. Draw those arms back up to the top. And we're going to do Garudasana, eagle arms. So drawing that left arm on top of the right, going into that full bind if you can, or maybe just the back of your hands touch. And you want your upper arms to be kind of parallel with the earth. So drawing the self up. You can stay here if this is intense enough for you, or if you do want to go into a back bend, I'm going to turn my body here so you can see this. You can lift yourself up, arching the back, trying to get your elbows pointed more up to the sky. Very nice. And then keeping that arm on top, the left arm, crossing it over to the right leg. And then you're going to use that to kind of go into a spinal twist. So using that left hand, you can either grab the back of the chair if that's available to you, or you can draw that right hand towards the left hip in kind of a half bind. So doing a spinal twist here. Very nice. Inhale, bring those arms back up. And now we're going into the opposite way. So the right arm crosses over, going into that arm bind again, going to Garudasana, eagle arms. And either keeping yourself the normal way, which is the elbows kind of pointed to the front, or if you want to go into that extra back bend with me, you can lift yourself up. Inhale when you rise, and then keeping that right hand so that it crosses over to the left leg, bringing the hand back to behind you on the chair to help in your spinal twist, or wrapping it around your back, coming towards your right hip. Again, with these spinal twists, it's a nice image to kind of think about you're twisting the towel, you're wringing it out. Very nice. Swoop those arms back up, sitting up nice and tall. And then exhale, release the hands down. We're gonna move into like a lower body now, so go ahead and extend those legs out in front of you. It helps if you're pretty close to the edge of the chair here. We're gonna go into a forward fold. So inhale, and when you breathe out, go ahead and let the body fall forward. Start to roll yourself up here, drawing yourself up. Squeeze those shoulders up and release. Bringing the feet back, flat to the earth, 90-degree bend in the knees. We're gonna work a little into the hips, which are especially important when you're sitting for a long time. You build up a lot of tightness there. So I'm gonna start with the right leg. You're gonna draw it up and do kind of a figure four here. So the outer ankle comes to the top of that left leg, and I do want you to keep this right foot very flexed so that you protect the knees, and it goes into where it should be, in the hips. You have that lovely abduction there into the hips, opening up. You can just rest your hands here, and if this feels really intense and you just want to like hold still and be like, whoa, this is awesome, that's fine. Or you can kind of do a little bit of movement with your upper body with me. I'm going to do a couple of like shoulder squeezes. So you can inhale, bring those shoulders up, exhale down. Inhale, rise, and exhale, release. Breathing in, it's squeeze, 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 and release. Holding here. Then we're going to switch feet. So gently release that right foot down and bringing that left outer ankle to the top of that right leg, the quadricep. Again, foot is very flexed. You're drawing a straight line here, putting the work into your hips. Hands can relax here. And we're just going to do a few neck rolls. Get a lot of tension in those necks, especially when you're working on a computer. So drop the head to chin down to the chest. And then inhale, rolling to either side, just moving in circles, whichever way you like. Exhale when your head falls forward. Inhale when it comes up. And whichever direction you were going, pause for a moment and then go in the opposite direction. One last slow neck roll. Looking up, bringing that left foot back to the earth. And we're just going to do a little kind of shake. It's just a nice way to sort of release that last bit of tension you might be holding. So just shake it all out. Shake your hands. You can shake your feet a little bit, maybe do some little toe points and flexes. Anywhere you might still be feeling some tightness in there, just letting all of that out so that you can get back to work or studying, which is work. Yes. All right. So pausing here for just a moment to take a few deep breaths. Thanking yourself for deciding to take a few moments to kind of renew yourself, reset your body, bringing fresh oxygen throughout your body, giving yourself this time to increase your health and get you more prepared for the rest of your day. And that is all, guys. So nice short little sequence for all my people out there doing a lot of work seated. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, feel free to hit that like, leave any feedback, any comments below, and you can always message me through that Facebook May Yoga page if you have any questions. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet, of course, please. And I will look forward to seeing you on the mat or maybe in a chair again very soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.